might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are pulled.
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie.
And we hope everyone's having a great day today. This is Sunday morning. We appreciate you joining us for our Sunday chat. Usually one of the first things I say is that we've really been busy this last week. But this time, that's not true, is it, Marie? I tell you, the weather around here has been so hot and so dry that Marie and I have spent quite a bit of time just staying in the house this week, haven't we, Marie?
Yeah.
We've been keeping the air conditioning cranked up real good and just enjoying the cool air inside the house. Now, I did go outside and work in the garden a little bit, and I'd usually go out early in the morning. And one thing I've noticed is you can smell the smoke that's in the air, but you can actually see just a little bit of a haze, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
And it'll vary from day to day, but when I went out early this morning, first thing I noticed was I was smelling smoke.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is smoke coming from Canada or if it's somewhere around here locally, but wherever it's coming from, definitely can smell it.
Yeah.
And when I'm out working in the garden, it feels like it makes me tired.
Yeah.
You know, like I can't breathe quite as good. So, you know, Marie and I talked about it and we said, well, we're going to take it easy for a few days till this clears up. And so that's what we've been doing, haven't we, Marie?
Yeah, it's definitely, I've been dealing with low blood pressure, and so I haven't had as much energy, and so I've been sort of taking it easy this week.
Yeah, Marie may be just slightly dehydrated, but she's been drinking plenty of liquids and those shakes that you've seen us make in a couple of videos. That strawberry lemonade shake, we actually made it 2 nights in a row, didn't we, Marie?
Yeah, and that was so good.
Yes, it was delicious.
Yeah.
But you do have to stay hydrated, especially in this hot weather.
Yeah.
It can be tough on your body.
It certainly can.
Okay, next thing, or first thing I really want to talk about this morning is, now this is Sunday morning, June the 11th, and that's when you'll be seeing this video. So I want to remind everyone that today is the last day to order your shirts. So if you want to get an order in to buy one of the shirts that we're selling at our store, you have to get that order placed today before 12 o'clock midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
And so, and we've had pretty good sales. I don't think we've sold as many as we sold last year, but that's okay. Like I said, we still had pretty good sales. And so if you want to order one and help support our channel, I will put a link in the description below, and I'll print on the screen here what the actual address is that you go to on the internet to get to the website to order, okay?
I can't wait to get my hat and my apron.
Yeah, I'm anxious to get those new shirts for men because I love the colors of them this year.
And I'm also looking forward to getting my shirt too.
Yeah, me too. Okay, Marie, I think we probably already mentioned the garden, but our garden is doing real good. And I'm looking out there right now, and the corn is definitely 2 foot tall. And somebody was making a statement about your corn needs to be knee high by July the 4th, and I think my corn will be there.
Yeah.
I hope so anyway. Our tomatoes, on the beefsteak tomatoes, I am seeing a lot of blooms, but I've only seen one small tomato on them, so they're not blooming out as fast as they're supposed to. We do have some bees out there, so I know we got bees to help pollinate it, but it may just be this extreme hot weather we've had.
Yeah, and I think that it's had a toll on my hanging baskets too, because we've watered them every single day, and they're not as pretty as I would like to see them be right now, but they're still okay.
Yeah, they're doing good. I took some pictures and showed them the other day in our garden update video, and the hanging baskets are still looking good, but they're just not as pretty as they could be, are they, Marie?
No.
Yeah. And Addison, she came by and visited with us yesterday,
Yeah.
and she was able to get a piece of that creamsicle cake that Marie made the other day, and she just loved it and just ate it right up, didn't she, Marie?
She did. She really enjoyed it.
She stayed for about 2 hours, and we really just had fun watching her play and everything. But I didn't record any video of her this time. You know, I don't want to wear it out. But she's a little shy in front of the camera, and she don't quite understand that the camera's recording her, and she don't understand why all of a sudden you got something holding up here in front of her face.
Also, when she sees herself on some of the videos, you know, she'll just look at it like she's trying to figure it all out.
Yeah, and she does love watching herself on videos, don't she, Marie?
Yeah, she definitely does that.
Yeah. Okay, Marie, we, I think I already mentioned, we pretty much stayed home this last week. We didn't go anywhere all week long. The only place we went was we had a grocery pickup.
Yeah.
And we went and did that, I think about Thursday, didn't we, Marie? And, but we did make a couple of videos, cooking videos. And so we'll go over our videos that we did last week real quick. First video we had last week was our Sunday chat. And I hate to say it, but we talked about the hot and dry weather. And I don't know if I
think
mentioned.
also, didn't we talk about our little incident at the Dollar Tree?
That might have been the week before, but some of you do remember our car getting hit at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
And we did find out that the vehicle that hit us did have insurance. The situation, current situation, is their insurance company said they never called and reported it, and they're trying to get in touch with them, and they have not been able to get in touch with them. And so he told me that what he had to do was send them a letter and give them so many days to respond. And if they don't respond within so many days, I believe he said they would go strictly by the police report, or either they'd go by my statement and the witness statement. But either way, he told me that I should hear from him within 10 days. So one day this coming week, I should hear something from him. But it's just a matter of giving them time to, I don't know if they'll deny it or if they'll admit it.
It's still a couple of months before we can actually get the body work done.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'm looking forward to that going through.
Yeah, that's the main thing. And in fact, right now, our car needs to be washed.
Yeah.
But the way it's dented and that one piece is sticking out, I'm afraid to go to a car wash because it'll probably hang on it and mess something up. So I'm going to have to get out there one day and do a hand wash on my car outside.
Yeah.
And I hadn't done that since last year. It was the last time I washed my car by hand. But I still know how to do it, and I can still do it.
Yeah, I remember those days a lot when I used to get out there and wash the car and everything. I can get out there and help you.
That's right. And one thing about it, you can tell I feel good today. Last time we did a video, I felt bad. And I have my good days, my bad days.
Yeah, and yesterday was one of your bad days.
Yesterday was a terrible day. I'm glad I didn't have to do Sunday chat yesterday because I couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I spent probably more than half the day I spent in the recliner sleeping.
Yeah.
And just couldn't get up and get going good. But I've been going out in the yard and just working for 15 minutes at a time, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I did go out there. Now today is Saturday. I went there early this morning, and I had my cucumber plants. I had 5 in a hill, and what I did was I took 3 of them out. I transplanted those 3 cucumber plants, and I'm gonna try a little experiment. I planted them right next to a corn stalk because I heard that if they grow up behind the corn stalk, they'll grow up the corn stalk.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how
That's
that
the
works.
theory, isn't it?
That's the way we're hoping it'll work
Yeah.
anyway. But point is, I have been going out early in the morning working a little bit, and I did go out there and work this morning. Actually, it was cool, so I probably worked 30 minutes this morning before I came back in.
Yeah, I think it was a good 56 degrees or something when we woke up.
Early this morning, it sure
Yeah.
was. And the next few days is going to be cooler,
Mm-hmm.
and also we're supposed to get rain. So
And
we're
we're
really
really-
looking forward to that.
Yes, we are. It's been
Okay.
about almost 2 or 3 weeks since we had any, isn't it?
It's been a long time since we had rain, and the garden would be dead right now if I hadn't been watering it every single day.
Yeah, and parts of our yard is real brown, right?
Especially the back and the bottom and
Yeah.
the side lot.
But some of our neighbors, theirs is just like it's burnt completely up.
Yeah, I've been watering our front yard just a little bit right in front of the house, just enough to keep it from dying because we do have Bermuda in that grass.
Yeah, and the other day when that guy came over to cut one of our neighbors' grass, he was cutting it, and that dust it looked like a dust storm.
It was. Okay, so now we'll jump back to our videos again for a minute. The second video that we did last week was the orange creamsicle cake, and we also did an orange creamsicle milkshake on that video.
Yeah, and that milkshake you made, Kevin, was delicious. And that was when I said that you look like you need to work in a soda shop. You did such a good job on it.
Well, that milkshake did taste good. I didn't get to drink much of it my own self
Yeah,
because that was one of the days I didn't feel too good.
yeah.
And so I just didn't drink much, but it did have a very good taste to it. But
You
the
can
cake,
sure make a good milkshake.
the cake, I tried it 2 or 3 times, and I loved that cake.
And Addison, she loved it too.
Yeah, she really enjoyed it. And
It's a light cake that I think would be great for summer, time. Sometimes you don't want to eat heavy food in the summertime or heavy desserts, but that is really a light cake and it is very good.
that was the part I liked about it best. It was real light. And you see me using, it's sitting over here, you may not be able to see it in the camera view right now, but we have a Ninja blender, and it has the milkshake attachment to it and all that. And Marie bought that last year about, I think right after my surgery. She might have bought it so that she could make different types of vegetable shakes and things like that for me because of my diet. And she made them. I didn't drink them too good. And so, but anyway, so we really hadn't used it that much. But we got it out the other day and we had fun with it, didn't we, Marie?
Yes.
And we've used it several times this last week. Well, this hot weather is nice to be able to make a good shake.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, next video that we did last week was a garden update, and I did show you how my garden was looking, and I also showed you how the flowers out front looked and a little bit around the back of the house and everything. And on the side of the house, I hardly ever show that side of the house because it does show my neighbor's yard down through there. But our lot goes from where I was standing, it goes down past the dogwood tree about 65 feet, and it goes all the way down to, they have a tree in their yard. I think it's a cherry tree, but I'm not sure. But we go down to about 15 or 20 feet from their tree. So basically that whole bottom lot that you see in the video is our lot, and I do keep the grass cut on that particular part down there. Okay, the next video we did, that phone ringing just then was our grandson, and so I will call him back here in just a minute. Next video we did was the barbecue ranch chicken casserole with the strawberry lemonade slush.
And the barbecue ranch chicken, oh man, it was very good. I was trying to think of what it reminded me of when I was eating it, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but Calvin said exactly what it tasted like. It sort of has a Brunswick stew taste. I don't know, a lot of people that watch us don't even know what Brunswick stew is, but it must be a southern thing, I'm not sure. But anyway, we've got a video on me making Brunswick stew too, and Kevin, you might want to put it in the description below
Okay.
too for it. But the pasta dish was so good.
Yeah,
It was just delicious.
it was absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
It had the bow tie pasta in it, and then it had that good barbecue flavor, and with that corn and the tomatoes mixed in with it.
And it would make a really good side dish for 4th of July.
Yes, I loved it. Now that was one meal that we made,
Yeah.
and before it got completely, you know, before we ate it all up, we was already saying we're gonna make some more of this because we really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And
It made a little bit more than my dish, so I took it to my neighbor,
oh yeah,
and they really enjoyed it. They said it was great.
yeah. And then also we made the strawberry lemonade slush.
And that was fantastic, Calvin. You did such a good job on that. I could have one of those drinks about 2 times a day.
Well, we took and we had some more strawberries. So the very next day, it was about 8 o'clock at night, and we'd been watching some YouTube videos on TV. And I asked Marie, I said, Marie, would you like to have one of those strawberry slushes again? She said, I sure would.
Yeah, I didn't turn that offer down at all because those are very delicious.
Yes, I come in here about 8 o'clock at night and made me and her both another one, and it was good, wasn't it? Okay, Marie, we only did 4 videos last week. Hopefully we can do 4 this coming week. We'll do what we feel like, and that's really all we can do, isn't it, Marie?
It is.
Hopefully with this cooler weather we'll feel a little bit better this coming week.
Yeah,
But
because we have had some hot weather.
we sure have. I just want to remind you one more time, today is the last day to order your shirts. And we also have the hats and the aprons that are available. So if you want to order any of the merchandise, look down below the video where the description is and click on more where to open it up, and there'll be a link in there that you just click on it and go straight to the store. And we do appreciate everyone that ordered from us. That means a lot to us.
And also, I would like to thank everyone for the cards that you sent this week. And we're not calling people's names or, doing any mail call right now or anything, but we do appreciate it and thank you very much. And there was a couple of gifts that came in, and
Yes.
we appreciate it, but y'all don't have to do that. And in fact, we're not acknowledging gifts or anything like that right now because we don't want y'all spending y'all's money on us. So that's all I want to say about that.
Okay, and we are keeping the prayer book going that Marie started.
Yeah.
And we do pray for everyone in the prayer book every single day. And so if you got another prayer request, put it in the comments below, and we will definitely add your name to the prayer book, won't we, Marie?
Yes.
Okay.
And y'all remember us in prayer too, please.
Yes, because even though I may look like I feel good today, you should have seen me yesterday. And Marie, she got a little smile on her face this morning, but she had a little tough time early this morning, didn't you, Marie?
Yes, I did, but I'm doing just fine now.
When you get to our age, and I'm not saying we're old, but as you get older, you tend to have good days and bad days, and today, is a good day for me, and it's a good day for you now, isn't it, Ray?
Yeah.
Okay. We appreciate everyone watching our channel and watching our videos. We especially appreciate you watching our Sunday chat.
Yeah.
We have a lot of new subscribers that subscribe because of Marie's cooking videos.
And y'all watch us this week because we're going to have some more good ones.
Yes. And
And
so
don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
yeah, so when you see the Sunday chat, it's not a cooking video. If you see a garden update, it's not a cooking video. But hang in there with us. There'll be some more cooking videos, and we appreciate you watching. We appreciate you subscribing, and we appreciate you giving us thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, Marie, you do the best part of the video.
Well, I guess that means Kevin's ready for me to close this video out, and so that's what I'll do. So y'all do what you love and love what you do, and we'll see you on the next video, and y'all have a great Sunday. Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here